The owners of JCPenney are looking to buy rival Kohl's. That's according to a new report from the New York Post. And of course, Mr. Sozzi has his take on this. And the owners, by the way, are real estate companies. They are not retail operators, we should note. So this looks to be a potential real estate play.
Yeah, I love seeing deals like this and stories like this, Julie. It's just like combining two steaming piles of garbage dumps and just hoping the best outcomes from that and a plant magically grows from it. But this is a very interesting report from the folks over at New York Post here, suggesting that Simon Property and Brookfield, which have worked together on some deals in the past, might take Kohl's private for $8.6 billion or $68 a share. Now, a spokesperson for Kohl's declined to comment to me on this report, but the Post citing a couple things that Brookfield and Simon may want to do. They could cut $1 billion in costs if these companies are combining. By companies, I mean combined. Simon and Brookfield bought JCPenney out of bankruptcy in 2020. So it could be that Kohl's and JCPenney, two heated rivals in the market for low-end apparel and other junk you really don't need in your home, could be owned by the same operator here, which is fascinating. So $1 billion in costs could come out of that business. Also interesting here, Julie, according to the Post, that Brookfield and Simon could see one management team running Kohl's and JCPenney. Very fascinating. Did not see that coming. And lastly, one thing that does make a lot of sense, JCPenney for years has gotten high marks because they actually manufacture their own private label merchandise. The Post says that if these companies combine, there could be one private label organization inside the company churning out higher margin apparel for consumers. But this is really, this would be a fascinating deal, Julie. Look, Simon Property has been very aggressive over here. And I do think it makes sense here for a couple of reasons I listed there. A couple of folks on the street that I was talking to this morning do see a lot of expenses could be pulled out of this business and profits driven. But look, Simon has been a friend to dying retails over the past 2 years. They've come out, bought JCPenney. They teamed up to buy Forever 21 with Authentic Brands Group. They bought Brooks Brothers with Authentic Brands Group. They bought Tauman. So it just remains to be seen, how far Simon is willing to push its own balance sheet to save some of these retailers it has in its malls.
That was not the take that I expected, considering you started with two piles of garbage. But I'm glad you got to a more positive conclusion.